Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Diet Culture Can Fork Off. I'm Becky, if you don't know me already, and today is my little Q&A episode. So my Misfit group just completed their second week, and we're halfway through the third, which means we've got lots of lovely questions coming in the group chat, and also through their check-in forms. Really incredible. I love reading all of the support and all of the messages in the group chat, and how, women supporting women. This is what we're about. This is what I love to see. So these podcasts I do each week to the questions that have come up in the group, but also a couple of questions that have come up with my one-to-one clients as well that I feel would be great to talk about in this group setting. So I'll be covering as much as I can, and through these amazing questions that I have. And I will pick a few each week, and I will, obviously this is for the people, the clients, but also anyone else listening, get some great tips and suggestions too, because this is the kind of stuff that comes up in real life. You're trying to unfuck your relationship with food and your body. So let's get straight into it. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. There's some noise going on outside. And I just realised I slowed down on my talking. That was why I get easily distracted. And Bodhi's like rolling around and making weird noises. But here we go. That's life of a staffy, hey? So first question here was, how can I do the EverFit workouts in tiny chunks and go back to it to continue it when I get time? Seems to be partly completed workout, can't save to finish later. So you can come out of a workout. So when you're in the app and you start doing a workout, if you leave the workout, it kind of like pauses it. So then you can go back to resume it later. That's how it works. I will double check, but that's the only thing I think, if you can pause it that way. It's just coming out of it. And then you can go back in. I know I've done it before, and I've left the workout by mistake, and then it's like said, oh, do you want to resume workout later? Which you can do. So that's what I would suggest, is just come out of the workout and then do it later. So because I know it's like, when it's easy to do it, especially in like little chunks as well. So what I was going to say then is, like, it's easier to do the what's I going to say, it into easier chunks. I can't get my words out. Sorry, I don't know what's just happened to my brain then. Just had a bit of a melt. Right, start again, Becky. So you can obviously do, obviously it's going to be easier for a lot of people to do workouts in chunks. And I know we've talked about this as well. It's like doing, I like calling them exercise snacks, where if you are busy, and I know this client has a lot on and busy lifestyle, kids running around, and you could only grab 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there, then this is the best way to do it. So what you can do is, there isn't a pause button, but you can exit out of the workout and then come back into it later. So you're not having your phone or the dashboard and it completely running. That's the only way to do it, is just coming out of the workout, leaving it be, and then coming back to it later. And I feel like this is an excellent way as well to create that flexibility. And also, if you're doing bits of your workout throughout the day around childcare, around work, I do feel like we always get told you need to be dedicating an hour or 45 minutes, whatever it is, but that is not possible for a lot of people. The working around you and your time, and if you have to do 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, then do that. That's moving your body in a way that suits you in your lifestyle. Okay, so great way to do it. Just come out of the exercises, come out of the dashboard. I think you press a cross button or a back button on there actually, and then it will come out of the workout, and you'll see a screen that says resume or cancel. So if you just leave that page and then come back to it later, that's absolutely fine to do. So the next question is a big one, and I feel like this is what a lot of people struggle with. Why do you feel like it's never enough, no matter what you do and how much energy you put into everything? And I know so many women that feel like this. Like, so to this client, you're not alone. Like, honestly, it feels like doing so much, but whatever you do, it's never enough. It never feels enough. But what we need to remember here is what we're comparing ourselves to. Okay? Because social media, for one, has a great way of showing us, you know, these influencers that are like, I've done my like 20-step beauty routine, or, you know, I got up at 5 a.m. and done my workout and done this. Like, it's not realistic to your life. Like, everyone has different responsibilities, different, different pulls on their time. And so what we need to establish is actually like, what is enough for you? Okay? Like, the energy, the time. Like, do you know, I hate that whole saying that, you know, that everyone has the same 24 hours. No, they don't. They don't have the same 24 hours, because some people have different responsibilities, different pulls in their time, different commitments. So it's finding what actually works for you. Now, I know this client is a one-to-one client, so the values here are going to come in really important. So thinking about like actually what you value in life, because that will help understand what is enough for you. Okay, they act as your inner compass. They act as like your decision-making tool of what is enough. Like, so where are these standards coming from that you are setting yourself as well? Like, when you said it's never enough, what is enough? What does that look like for you? What are you comparing enough to? Because that standard could be coming from society. Like, I do feel that women do get put on a lot of pressure about having to meet a certain standard, having to look a certain way. You know, it's that whole, I always refer back to it, but the Barbie speech with America Ferrera, and she talks about like, you're too this, we're too that. Like, it's never enough. And that comes from a societal standard that's been imposed on us. That's actually not you speaking. It's not your, you know, we've done a lot on the inner critic. The inner critic that's what's telling you that you are not enough or you're not doing enough. What we need to do is get rid of that and challenge it and understand, actually, is this society, or what is this voice that's telling me I'm not enough, or that what I'm doing is never enough? What is the expectation I'm trying to meet? Is it an expectation that's an external source that has been imposed on me? Is it an outside voice? Or is this like something that I've internalized? Or is it actually a standard that I've set myself? Because when you can understand that, you can start breaking it down, because we need to establish what is enough for you. What are your values? What are the goals? What does your life look like? Not what social media tells you what it should look like, not what society tells you it should look like. What do you want out of your life, and what do you want that to look like? That's the standard. Then, therefore, you can make sure that you are feeling enough, because you're meeting your own standard, not what someone else has set for you. Because I promise you, you are doing enough. You're doing lots. But it's this pressure that's put on women, and I will say it's probably put on men and women, but I would say more so women, that we've always got to be keeping up to a certain thing, like looking after the kids, doing the housework, like working, then looking after your health, looking after your fitness, looking after your beauty. Like, it's just never ending. But what means enough for you? Like, for me, I'm not really bothered about makeup and stuff, so that's stuff that I'm like, you know, is it enough that I don't wear enough makeup? I don't do any like skin routines and stuff like that, but that's not important to me. So yeah, what is enough to you? I've gone off on a bit of a tangent there, but hopefully that makes sense. This is about working on the identity piece, the values piece, finding out actually what is your expectations of yourself, not what other people want. forgetting about anyone else, forgetting about judgment, comparison. What is it that you want? That is where we think about that's how we break down it's never enough. Hopefully that helps. We'll book in a one-to-one call and chat for it a little bit more, because I love talking about this stuff. Anyway, that's it for today. It's a little quick short one because I haven't really got much time this week because I've got a couple of days off. I wanted to get these 2 questions in because they were the most important ones. Of course, if you're getting FOMO of my coaching and wanting to get involved, be part of the team, then I have one-to-one spots open at the moment, and the waitlist is open for Misfit as well, which is starting in September. Exact date to be confirmed, but join the waitlist and you'll be the first one to know about the early bird prices that will go out. So get involved. I'll see you soon.